A very good day to you, our viewers of the Quo Vadis YouTube channel. It is yet another day. We bring you another episode of our program, Hustle Imeweza. And as you all know, in this program, we bring young entrepreneurs, people who are in the business world and making big strides in the business world, just to give you a picture of how the business world is and how they got to where they are and what they do to ensure that their business stay afloat and their business continue being a success. So today we have an entrepreneur on our set, and he's going to tell us about what he does and what motivates him to continue doing what he does and everything basically that entails his business. As always, I'm your host, Edna Mumbi Maina. Welcome. So let us get into this discussion. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Thank you very much.
Introduce yourself to the viewers.
My name is Edwin Wairemo. Thank you very much for this invitation. Yes, I'm very happy to be here.
Welcome, Edwin.
Thank you.
So please tell us what you do. What in this business world, what do you do?
I'm a graphics designer by profession. I also do data entry as a side hustle. Yeah, basically, I think that, and I'm also an entrepreneur, yes, a huge one, and an investor. Yes, that's what I do.
Hey, you wear a lot of caps, eh?
Depends, and I'm also an engineer.
Ah.
Yes, just to touch on basis, yeah.
So all these are the things you do to bring food to your table every day.
Yes.
So what inspired you to maybe get into the entrepreneurship side and even in the business world?
I think it is a diverse way of trying to survive and trying to be unique, trying to do things differently, because I do believe we have a system where we're supposed to do things this way after school, do this, how parents used to guide us. Mom used to tell me after school, go try to do this course and all that. So we're trying to change that and trying to give hope to other things because we are capable to do them, just that we don't know. Yeah. I think I wanted to be different since day one. At high school, I just wanted to do something different, And I think out of that, I'll be able to inspire others. At some point, even I've started teaching graphics to other people because they don't even understand what it entails to the modern world because we are turning into technology. I've just used one of my career objective, trying to give a different way of doing things here. Yes.
So now that you've mentioned a little bit of back then, so let's now take some few steps back then, when maybe you're finishing or you're in high school or you've completed high school. What was going through your mind, or what did you want to be then, or what did you want to do then, and is it that which you're doing right now?
Funny, that is what I wanted to do since I was back then in primary. Actually wanted to have my own label like Adidas. That is what I never used to wear any clothes that had any branding. So for my case, I wanted to become a developer on something. I knew either not a game developer, I had to do the designing, developing. Yeah, because I saw it. You just wear Adidas, just a very simple thing, but it means a lot to the industry. That is what I wanted to make an impact at the end of the day. Yeah, something people would still be like, oh, that is Ed. Yes, that's what I wanted to do since then, and which I'm doing now because now I already have my own brand logo, which is a Smarty Graphics, the Block 19. I wear those t-shirts and people will be like, oh, that's your brand. Yeah, so I'm happy to my dream to come true then, and also my vision. Yeah. Yes.
Is there anything that you can say you saw or you had or you were told that inspired you to do that?
Funnily, mine is an experience. It's a tough one, but I'll say it today. My mom had a white-collar job. She was never present at home. So she was always working, sleeping at work, because then she used to own a huge enterprise. We had 4 restaurants. So she used to sleep overnight doing calculation. She had never had time, actually. We never stayed with my mom in the same house. So that one challenged me. I was like, I want to be there. The kids, I want to develop so that I'll have time to rest because my mom never had time. So I think from that really inspired me to do things differently. I don't want to work 9 to 5. Just want to do something else different, which is going to make the same impact as the 9 to 5 work here. So I do believe some backgrounds also change you. Yes, because I really wanted to do a white-collar job here. I wanted to be an engineer. I wanted to be an auto electric engineer growing up. I wanted to do the designs for cars, but Toyota Kenya walikataa kunipatia attachment. You're watching this, you should. Yes.
No, they should.
They should now. Yeah.
Okay. So before we get to how your business or your entrepreneurship journey has been so far, we're going to pick a question. This is what we do in our channel. We pick random questions to get to know our guests differently, in a different perspective.
That's amazing.
Yes, I'm going to allow you to pick a question.
The next one. If you had a choice to be an animal, which one would you be? Answer by sound. It's a tough one. It's sound. Funny, I would love to be an eagle.
An eagle? How do eagles sound?
I don't know, but I know it sounds. If I make that sound right now, you're gonna use it as a. I'm gonna try and do the sound. So I don't know how it sounds, but one thing I love about an eagle is I'm those people who see opportunity people they don't. An eagle sees far, almost like a kilometer away. I do believe, and its eye is much bigger than its brain because it's what it sees. It feeds to its mind, or the mind feeding its eye. So it's vice versa. I love to see an opportunity, then I memorize it, then take it back, then I see how it's gonna come out here.
Hey. So deep, eh? And have you ever seen an eagle?
Oh yeah.
In real life?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's big and looks scary.
It is?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Unajua si tumezoea tu like eagles tumechorwa kwa motivational books. Would I want to be an animal? No. Not even in my next life.
Oh wow.
No. I am not a fan of animals. But if I would be one, I think I don't know if I've said this before here, but previously I had said a bird, I had said a peacock, because it is majestic and all these things. But if I would be an animal, I think I would like to be can I say a tiger? Something in the cat family that really isn't a lion or a cat. So I would like to be a tiger. Why? Because I feel it's very priced. Actually, for people who want to own a tiger, they pay a lot of money, huge amounts of money to get it as a pet. And even to see it, it's rare. And I like revolving around mystery. So I feel like we don't know that much about tiger.
That's true.
So there is something mysterious that surrounds it. That really people really don't know about it. And for me, I like things mystery. And I'd like to be mysterious. Like, unaniona, but you don't really know much about me or what is going on. But I'm doing very great things. I'm a very great person. Yeah, so I would say a tiger. You just know how a tiger sounds, like a cat or a lion. I am guessing.
I've never seen one.
I've also never seen. I've seen it in pictures, but I'd love to see one. Please tell us, our dear viewers, what would you like to be if you were to choose to be an animal, yeah, or a bird, or an insect, or whatever. Yes. So let's get to now. What are some of the challenges that you face in this business journey or entrepreneurship journey, and how have you overcome these challenges?
Number one is, as you say, it's capital. But that is not a challenge, actually. As long as you have an idea, you can be able to implement it as small as we can. You know what happens as us as youth? We want to start as you. See, I've seen how you work. I've seen you've employed people. I want to start the same level as you, but I'm forgetting the basis of working. So I think the challenge number one was going to a field which was very new. I had no much of an experience, so I had to do my own tutorials. YouTube is a free world, so I had to search some free tutorials. Then I had to engage in some of we'll use graphics because that is what I'm based on mostly. So I got a lot of backlogs from other designers turning me down H designs, but I think that was a big challenge because I wanted to do them, and which I did. I did my utmost because once they used to turn me down, I used to just go redesign, then bring it back to them. As much as I was boring them, I used to bring it back and back. How is it now? Like, what did I miss? So just take notes. So number one challenge was lack of, let's say, know-how. That was the biggest thing. But I had to find other avenues to teach myself, to learn, to be able to grow. Capital took a huge back troll on me because I had tried to do family loan. Family never believe in a business idea they have never seen. So they were hesitant at first. Even today, some of my families have never given me work and they know what I do. They will give someone else but they don't trust me. They'll be like, So capital, I looked it personally, had to go pitch my work to big companies. Actually, I remember at some point, now I'll give a story just to embroider on what I did. I took a loan from my aunt. She gave me 2,000 Kenya shilling. You know what I did with that? Guess.
I think invest in your business.
With 2,000 in terms of graphics, the only thing I could have been able to buy then was only like 5 mugs then. So I took the 2,000, went and bought a very nice casual wear, and then the remaining amount of money I saved it for transport. I remember the first school I went was back at Odawa Boys. So I went and pitched my work to a principal. Then he was called Koibe. I didn't know what I was pitching, but I knew I was pitching graphics. And actually, that is how I got my first gig.
Really?
2,000 Kenya shilling, akanipea. He gave me the sport uniform. There were 100 pieces. I did charge them one at 700. So you can do the calculation.
That's good money.
So yeah, and I never did the whole work. I just called my guy in Nairobi. He did. I just delivered. That's how I did my first job. I was a broke actually. So yeah, I got some few cash. I still bought some good casuals later to go to another school to pitch my work. Yeah, I think that was hard. I think people don't know you don't need capital to start. You just need the idea to start actually, and you need to pray aloud because I just did a reverse psychology. Yeah, no, as long as you know what you're doing, you know how to sell it. That is the only difference. People. I'll give you an idea, go try to sell to someone else, but you don't understand the magnitude that I have in my own mind.
Yeah.
That was a whole change of things because I'm even him giving me back the next question was, and how old are you? I was out of camp. No, I wasn't even out of campus. I was very young. Then I was 18. So he didn't even believe my age because you're explaining like something you're doing. So many experience do you have? Quite a lot, which I didn't have. So I just told him some few months. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Out of all that you've done so far and all the different fields and industries and businesses that you've done, is there something you did that made such a huge impact that you remember today?
Oh, yeah. On the basis, I do remember one I did was with the Catholic, actually. Yeah. It was a very funny thing because I remember I had gone to, actually, that is the first time I met with Father Dixon, if I can use specifics, because he's the first person who believed in me so much that he gave me a lot of work after that. So I went there to pray. Coincidentally, I met him at the door. So I never knew he was a father. So we met with him at the door, and then I was like, oh, we can't fit. So I made a joke, and he laughed, and then he went. And then I was like, oh, just a minute. Just trying to sell my work. So I gave him a card. And then I entered to pray, and then he later went. He called me after, he noticed I used to come a lot. Then I used to, we're saying we go back to the Lord for survival. So then I had a lot of issues. The job is not working, everything. So I just used to go in to the Lord. So he noticed I used to come a lot to church and I never used to speak to anyone. So he called me one day and told me, pitch to me what you gave me this card. I don't even understand. So I told him, I do this and this and this. He told me, you're very honest with what you do. I love that about you. Please keep up with the honesty at your work and you're gonna do a lot more. So I think his impact, and he gave me a lot. I made 100 mugs he gave me work to give to other fathers, and they loved my work. After that, it was heaven on me. Other fathers calling, Father Paul calling, other fathers. So that's how I got. I think that was a change. So Father penye uko ndakunulia now for believing me. I do believe the biggest change is people who believe in you. People who don't shut you down. They just tell you, change this, do this. I think he was that person who I wanted in life. Yeah, he just pushed me. He just pushed the button and I was like, oh, I never knew I'd do that. Yeah, you're like, what you do, you're doing it from the heart. I love that. That's the reason I'm going to give you work. So keep on doing that. Show people that you're doing from the heart. Do it. It's not about the money at the end of the day. It's about if you're happy, delivering the goods.
So now, what motivates you to do what you do each and every single day?
What motivates me? 3 responses that I get. Wow, amazing. And I like it. I think that is motivation. I just like what I do. The wow is from other people, is how they recognize what you do. You tell people what you do and you show them what you do, be like, wow. So that keeps me motivating me every day. Also teaching, I think I love to teach what I'm doing just to make people understand. So my biggest push is just, there's a way we say it is called words of affirmation. No, mine is just the attribute of people appreciating what I do. Because it's a new field. Actually, I know it's people coming to embrace it. Yes. But as an entrepreneur, it's at the end of the day, what does it make? Because you might be doing something which is not balancing. You know, you can put money there, and at the end of the day, you're just doing balances and shit. So for an entrepreneur, I think it is what is at the end of the day. Yeah.
Right, and your work is wow and amazing.
Thank you.
For a fact. I want you to give advice to the young people who are listening to us or watching us, those that are in business but are almost giving up because maybe their businesses are not doing very well, especially with the current economic state of our country. Secondly, to that young person who has no idea what they want to do career-wise, or if they want to get into the entrepreneurship world, I want you to give advice to those two. But before we give advice to them, we are going to pick another question.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Interesting. So, how would you want to die? Fine.
Who writes this question? Na mnapenda mambo ya kifo.
How would you like to die? It's a very tricky question. Actually, I'm not afraid of dying, but I've never had to ask myself
How?
how. I think, if I'm not very wrong, a good book says we all have an end day, right? How would I like to die? That question it's very broad. I think I would love to die after I've done everything I've ever wanted to do in this life. So I think I'm young, so tell the person to write other questions. I'm very young, so I ain't dying soon. Yeah, I have to see other. Tukifika the 12th president, yeah, hapo nitakuwa sawa. In which I will be one, I hope so.
After you've earned some few many millions and billions of money.
Hey, sana. Hey, I don't want to die poor. You know, I'm dying a millionaire. But anyway, I would just love to die when I've done everything I wanted to do. Because there are things we have to do.
Yeah.
Like family, surviving, building. That is society way. But there's the personal way. How do I want to do it?
Yeah.
I think that's the most important thing. Yes. We never know our time and day, but well and good. I'm trying to live a day. Yeah.
How would I like to die? I think the mystery around death always lingers around. But how? I think, as you have said, kama ukiwa ushamaliza what you want to do, I think for me is I would like to die peacefully, knowing that I have achieved my purpose in life, what I was created to be. So let's get to the advice. What would you tell those people?
So the first question you said is those who are in business, right?
Yeah.
And the business is not working out right? I think I faced that a lot because actually, I don't know. I own now about 3 companies, and that is the biggest backlog that we face at some point. So number one, I don't know why we're not taught this in business school, or we're not taught this by anyone. You should have a follow-up of everything that you do so that you're able to make balance sheet. Because at the end of the day, why most businesses come to a halt, despite now people are blaming economics and other things, it's just because you're unable to plan ahead. You see, for any entrepreneur, you can be able to interpret your risk. And number one, which I'm going to teach people, and this one should go into your books, learn your risk. And risk, for a better interpretation, or the most one that we get, once you talk about risk, people understand is what you're supposed to be worried about, right? Risk should be what you're supposed to allow. That's the difference. Not everything you're supposed to allow in business. Don't be afraid of what am I not going to allow. Be afraid of what you're going to allow into a business. Look for investors. For a company, I've faced that. I remember at some point back, that is 2019, I closed completely Smarty Graphics. That was the biggest I think that was the biggest mistake in my life, because that's why I was going to church actually, because I had come to my end. But what I didn't know is you can also look for investors to come and help you. You know what you do with investors? They give you their cash sheets also sitting in their banks. So at the end of the year, you do the calculation of profit, you give them dividend and profit. Then next year, you call them again, they come and invest. So you can also use that one as an investor. Then for the economics, you can also downscale your work. If you're doing up to like 500 things, you can reduce them to 300. There's no bad issue going 2 steps behind just to get the right direction rather than going to the wrong direction and then you just figure it out you're going to the forest instead you're going to town. So at the end of the day, you can take a step back, look at the signage where you're heading, then you can be able to mitigate. Or analyze the company, also have the vision, and also explain. If you have workers, let them also understand where you want to take these companies, because most people don't even know even why they're working. You'll be like, what is the vision of the company? I don't know. So over and over, keep on repeating. Put if you're on your own, have the energy to come to work, smile to your customers, pitch your work to everyone, even family. Don't be afraid. Pitch as much as you can. If you don't pitch, no one is gonna know. For those who are seated at home trying to wonder what they can do, you're not employed, and then I don't know. As an entrepreneur, I keep on telling people, as I said, you don't need capital. You need ideas. You can also come to people who have businesses. You can approach me maybe in the later day. I'm going to give my details to her. You can come and approach me because right now this is what we're doing. So you might have a very good idea. You don't have the capital. But where I'm sitting right now, I might have the capital. I might have also other investors, my friends who can call and tell them, hey, there's an idea he or she has. What do you think? Can we put our money there and see how it works? So at the end of the day, you should also look for people who you think they can invest in you. Also try to be different. We have other avenues. YouTube, I always keep on saying it's a school that is free of charge. Go look for a skill there. You can learn even designs. Even right now they are free. You can use Canva free. Try to make templates there. You can be able even to sell them. Trying to look for work for freelancing, and don't be okay. Reality hits hard once you don't have a job or once you're seated at home. You have a lot of thoughts. We say an empty head is an empty
mind is the devil's workshop. Yeah.
No. Me, it's vice versa for me. An empty brain is a head of an entrepreneur. Once you just seated there alone doing nothing, you can have the biggest idea you never know. So yeah, write them down. You never know which one might come true. Because now you have luxury for time. As we don't have time, you have luxury for time. So think boldly. Employ people in that piece of paper. Do your calculation, see how much you earned, how much you made losses. Once you do that, once you even go to the real world, you can be able to put it into place. It sounds more of like an illusion, but at the end of the day, you always have to have a vision of something before you start it. Learn about what governs a business. You can do learn those skills before you start anything. As once you're free right now, try to even the constitution. It will help you avoid such economics issue we have. Yes, but yeah, if you sit at home, have ideas, look for anything that you can do. Anything at the end of the day will make money. And mostly we're going in a technical world where things are done online. So your basis, you don't have to go more of a traditional way. And unless the tradition we have to use, right now there are things that cannot be able to change ever.
Yeah.
So those ones, you can also be able to go to that field because people are trying to transfer to the other field, so you can be able to offer. Or you also offer services to rich people. Rich people don't have time to do things.
Yeah.
So we're planning, I do believe, I have like 4 investors. So we were thinking of starting like a Shark Tank. Not a big thing, but we're planning to start it here at Nyeri. Just to listen to people's idea and see, because now we can be able to be given. I'm using us because now I can be credited by a bank. So I can see the idea, see the vision in it. If it is worth it to be put into practice, then we'll help you do it.
Thank you so much for that advice.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming to our set. Maybe you can share where they can find you, even business-wise, for anyone who wants your services. Yeah.
If you want to find me on Instagram, as the social handles, it's always at Ed Bashir. That is Facebook and Instagram. Yes, I have 3 shops here in Nyeri. One is Block 19 Security. That's where we install CCTVs for your building, for your shop. So those ones who are having losses, you can be able to check what's making you have losses. Maybe it's your worker or anything. We're installing CCTVs. We're also doing a consultation about security. Maybe we can come to your premise. We see where the risks are very high. We can be able to guide you on that to avoid theft. So that is Block 19 Security. That one is in Nyamore. Block 19 Security came from Block 19 Graphics, which is now the mother companies. So that one now does graphics, the same as consultation to huge companies. We also do training on product lead. Most companies have product lead, but they don't know how to go about it. So we come and give even trainings. I also do trainings. I'm a trainer. I also do training also at Standard Charter. But for Block 19 Graphics, in total we do graphics. We have one right now in Juja, next to JQuat. We also have another one in Nyamode. But now that one we have rebranded it to Smart E-Graphics. So now we open another branch in Roysambu. We are very soon coming forward. Yes. For the other company, the least and the newest, we do Amacon pallets. Amacon pallets, we are able to create from seats. We do outdoor decors, beds, entailing pallets. To us, it's very cheap for someone who's starting life. We say pallets is not about, they're not expensive. They're not like buying a coach of about 80 to 60. This one, as long as you have from around 15 to 25, you can have an L seat, which can also be a bed. That's me.
Please reach out to get all these services.
Yes.
I don't know if you have a business number.
Oh, yes, I do have a business number, official number. That is 0757 78 3617. Or if you don't find me on that one, I have another number, 0735 97 11 04. Yes.
Yeah, so maybe you want services, or maybe you just want consultation, or maybe you just want to get motivation.
Yes.
On something, or you want to get into this field, you can also reach out to him.
And also for institutions who might want to do trainings, I also do trainings. I'm also employed by Standard Chartered for those who don't know, so I also do trainings. Maybe they want to learn about economics. I can do that. Maybe even a group of people above 10, you can organize. You can just give me a call, prayer, maybe a month or two. I'll be able to plan. I can come and give advice here. So I would love to give back to the community.
That's nice.
Give something or two about economics and how the system works and how you can take advantage of the system.
So thank you so much, Edwin.
Thank you
for
too.
gracing our set.
Thank you.
And for sharing all these great ideas and how your business is and how the journey has been. So to our viewers, I hope it has been a good episode. I hope you've learned 1 or 2, 3 things from Edwin and his business and all that he does in the entrepreneurship world. As always, we say that whatever that idea you have, you need to put it into practice. It is just an idea when it is in your head, but it's a whole business and a whole thriving thing when you put it out there, regardless of the risk.
That's true.
Yes. So get out, do that thing you want to do. It takes a learning experience to fail. Failing is a learning experience.
That's true.
And you pick yourself up after learning, and at the end of it all, you become successful. Yes, as Edwin here, and as all the other entrepreneurs out there. So you start that what you're thinking of. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in to our channel, to this video. Make sure to like, make sure to share, and subscribe. And until the next episode of Hustle Imeweza, bye.